to work on aspects of strengthening the tendons in the lower extremities, starting with the toes. If you've noticed and you watched the video of the hands, we've got directional force. One direction of the tendons, two directions of the tendons, and multiple directions holding your hand straight. Notice when I have my hand straight, there's no directions, it's kind of limp. So I'm not engaging the tendons, they're just there loose. The same thing applies to the feet. You can start by strengthening tendons. These strengthening exercises work with static holds. You'll notice when you do weights, say the arm, you would do repetitions. You could still do repetitions, but this would be a static hold, as in holding it here with the weight in your hand. Now, this is with no weight, so starting with the toes, let's start with holding your toes back. You'll find that when you do that, tendons throughout the area above the top of your foot engage, and through here, pull through. Now you would want to hold this for a period of time. When you start feeling the strain, keep going until it's unbearable. I mean, you don't want to cause yourself real irritation, so when you feel that real irritation starting to relax, shake it out, get your toes to relax, stretch, and then go back to it and hold again. You ideally want to get started at a 30-second time period and move on from there. Ideally, if you can get up to the minutes, that's fantastic. Once you've done that, you can also go the other direction. Now, by curling your toes down, you'll feel it pull through the back area, pull through here, pull through the toes. This is the other direction for strengthening your toes. Again, you want to hold this statically for as long as you can. Now, we've gone back, we've gone down. You also now want to try to spread your toes. So spread them open. Now you'll find when you spread them open, it's just slightly different, and you're reaching aspects throughout this area, through here, engaging these again. And if you notice, when I spread, you'll see that those tendons pop up. That is what you want to see. So you'll do that static hold with the spread of toes. Now, the ankle goes in different directions. One direction, two direction, now and I can pull it back this direction. Each of those directions are also areas in which you want to do static holds. So, if I hold here and pull to the side, you'll notice this tendon here pops up. Now you want to hold that. This is going to strengthen this area and a little bit of this area. That helps for strengthening your ankles. If you slip and you twist your ankle on a regular basis, this is one of the things that will help you for strengthening that area. I know doctors and PT people suggest working the muscle around the area. That's fantastic. But again, the other aspect of your body is your tendons and ligaments. So those also must be strengthened. So back to this, holding one direction is static hold. Remember, each direction you want to do static holds for long periods of time until you feel strain. You want to feel that burning. Like when you work out, you'll feel burn. Okay? Once you get to a certain repetition, it burns. It's a different feeling, a whole different kind of pain. This is not a bad thing. This shows you that you are strengthening those areas. Keep that in mind. From here, you would want to kick out the other direction. From there, you'll find the tendons on the other side kick in. And here, you ideally want to see these pop out. So you would have that static hold there. You see that it's running through here? That's also what you want to get. So, you can pull back to the side, up. Now pulling up is another way, okay? Holding this in position, okay? Now you feel that burn. And again, now pushing down like you're pushing on a gas pedal, that's another direction. You ideally want to work every direction you could possibly find within your foot. Take the time to learn your own body. I can sit here and show you tons of directions, but I find if you sit there and play with your own body, you will find where you need your particular strengthening. Now, we've worked the toes, went over the feet and ankles, and in these different directions work the ankles a lot, okay? Pulling down, up, lifting off that gas pedal, all these directions, and even to the sides, one side, two sides. These are different directions that you can work. That's work the tendons. Now, I'm going to stand up. I want you to look at my lower extremities. Now from here, after working the feet, there's areas through here that need to be strengthened. Now, one way to do that is to position your knees and don't let them move. You want to pull in without letting this cave in. Now, that pull in works tendons through here and down. You want to hold that, a static hold. Try to have it as long as you can. This is directional force. I'm pulling one direction. Another direction to hold in your static holds is out. Now, when you do that, you don't want to let these knees fold out. You want to push out, have that hold, and you feel that pressure through your areas, and you'll find that that's your another direction. Now, you can switch one leg forward now and one leg back. The hard thing is if you just go both directions with your knees, you're not engaging the tendons. But now, if you pull this one forward, this one back, you'll find that it engages different areas. After you've done this static hold, you'll switch into another static hold where this one goes forward and this goes back. Notice I'm not bending and twisting. I'm allowing this to be stationary, except I'm engaging through tightening. Now, I'm not engaging the muscles, it's the tendons and ligaments I'm engaging. Once you learn those different directions, you want to apply all of them at the same time. So, out, in, forward, back. And also, it ends up going all the different directions. As many directions as you can think. Also, down, up, and in. You know that might be hard to wrap around when you first start playing with this. But basically, when you're there, it's right here, but I'm engaging every direction at the same time. If you're studying martial arts and you want to learn balance, and you're just standing here and somebody's pushing you, this allows you to slightly adjust your body in such a fashion for the pushes so that you don't get knocked off balance. There's a little bit more to that, engaging the hips and let them work as a rotor, but that's another lesson altogether. I hope this helped you with strengthening your tendons. I hope. Have a wonderful day.